Hi everyone, Kelvin here for another 15 plus 10 rapid game. We have the white pieces, so let's play. I'm gonna go e4 and try to play attacking just because I've been trying to calculate my attacking moves. They go Sicilian, and well, that's pretty much where my theory ends. So let's just keep playing the moves that I like to develop. And like I could have played here, but then it would be like I could get kicked. I would have to trade my bishop, my good bishop for this knight, which is annoying. So yeah, because black didn't play e5, they can play this move to pretty much defend this. So I think it's fine to either castle or like bring in another piece here. So I'll just develop a piece. Great, makes sense. I could play this. I'm yeah a little bit worried about these types of moves here because they could potentially get my bishop trapped. Mm, let's just castle first. I think that's always safe. And okay, this guy knows his theory, or is very confident about it at least. But this makes sense. Attacking the center takes, and there's still two defenders on this square, so I have two attackers. So I don't think that's enough. So eventually I'm going to have to lose a tempo, just bringing my bishop back. But I kind of like this. They might take, but I can always throw my knight in there to cause black to open up this pawn, and then I could, develop my knight to the open file with tempo. Yeah, but I think I have to take here. If they take back, I might have to just drop it back. They could do some annoying things trying to push this here. Okay. Okay, let's think for a second. If I drop back here and black does that, is that a threat? Another idea here is put my bishop here. Black could put their bishop here, and that pretty much just kind of keeps it good. Like I can't ruin their pawn structure or anything. I could also, yeah, put this here. And then if black pushes, I could put this bishop to a4, kind of keeping the pin, and then try to get out of this by developing. So I think it's fine to just drop this bishop back. I lose a tempo, and then I assume black will just continue development, probably bring this out. Even if I give a check here, black could just put this. Makes sense. Attacking this pawn, not really attacking it, but just developing. I could develop with tempo here. But I think it pretty quickly allows black to develop with tempo too. Brings this out to defend and then can castle pretty quickly. So I'm not too... This is an interesting move too, because bringing this out, if I pin this knight here, it's kind of awkward to bring it back. So black might find other ways, like bring the queen or bring the rook over to defend this knight to avoid messing up the pawn structure. But yeah, I don't want to move that piece twice yet. So I think this pawn here is a good move because it kind of prevents this, also opens this up. Thinking about d4 for black. It's got 2 defenders and only 1 attacker, so I would have to move this knight to somewhere maybe not as good. So just thinking about that, but I don't see a good way to defend that, so I'm just going to keep moving the pieces I need for development. Wonder if this could have been good too. Force the issue. All right. If I'm black, what are my threats? Maybe something like this. This is also kind of annoying too, but I do have this square covered. Maybe this is possible. Bishop g4, pinning the knight. I would imagine if I were black, I would just develop here. Oh, interesting. What are they? Oh, they really want to avoid this pin. Okay, weakens their pawn structure a little bit, but cuts off a few squares for my minor pieces. Threats and drawbacks, threats and drawbacks. I think that's okay. Can bring this bishop. I think I can either bring it here or bring it here. I can see some annoying things like this, like my bishop is pretty much unprotected there. I think another move is I could bring it here. Nope, because that would blunder a fork. So I'll just keep it simple and just bring my bishop here. Black has the space advantage. Very strong control of these 2 squares because of these 2 pawns. So I should find a way to try to put some pressure soon. Otherwise, I might get cramped in and have to make bad moves if black, say, pushes this pawn, or like black just has more room to maneuver. Yeah, this could be an interesting move too. Nothing really defends. I guess I could kick it, and this square is defended for now. Just trying to stay ahead on development here. If we look at this, I'm castled. I just have to bring my queen out, and that's... I just have to bring my queen out, and I'm done. Black still needs to bring this bishop out, castle, and bring the queen out. So I'm technically 2 development moves ahead. Let's see where that takes me. They have a little bit more of a space advantage. Next move I'm thinking of are maybe to actually bring the queen out. Black would have to maybe bring the bishop to block to prepare. And then I can try to put some pressure by putting my rook here. Ooh. They're trying to trap my bishop here, because if I don't do anything about it, this push, this pawn would be guarded by the rook, and then this square is obviously covered by the pawn, and then this square is covered by a lot of things. So I think to address this, we'll just push this up, cut off a square for this knight to come to on b4, control the b4 square, and most importantly, to address the immediate threat, be able to bring this bishop back to a2. What weaknesses does that create for black? Well, this pawn, I guess, is a little bit overextended. It can quickly bring some reinforcements in here, but this square is now a gaping hole for black. So if I don't like where my knight is, I could reroute it and try to bring it somewhere like here. Right now I can't do that because the queen could just take. Being a little bit reactive right now. I guess alternative moves could have been to like try to take the initiative. An alternative move to that would have been to just push this bishop here, which actually I was thinking of doing anyway. So maybe that was the better move, because it would have pinned the knight, prevented any push coming from here. And then now if black doesn't get their king castled quickly, then this could start getting very annoying, where I bring my queen in, check, brings this to defend, bring my knight in, maybe castles, but then I could just take here, and then this bishop that was pinned before does not have enough defenders. It just has this queen when it used to have this knight before. So that's an alternative move too. They're taking some time to think now. Yeah, if I were black, I would probably just castle, or not castle. Oh, we'll try to castle. Basically, get that bishop out and then castle. What other plans do I have? Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah, I'm just a tempo behind on actually creating a threat on this, so they're going to castle, and I should just try to find a way to fight for this. Okay. Candidate moves. I think could try to center this, try to claim the open file. I think my main priorities right now are seeing if there's a way I can attack that. Maybe it's time to reroute this knight so I can play something like c4 and try to go after this center. Maybe something like this so I can attack this pawn, and then if they push, I can try to find a way to weaken it. Okay. I kind of want to bring this here, but I feel like it's going to be a castle, and then the rook will just come here, x-raying my queen, which we don't want that. So I'm just trying to, yeah, this knight is very awkward right here. So yeah, maybe this or this to allow me to play this. Okay. Let's do that. Let's try to put some pressure on this pawn. Black still has a few moves to go. Has to make that castle move. So I can try to use my time right now to gain more control of the center. An alternative move here too was to put the bishop here, putting the knight to the queen. If they castle, can just take the knight, kind of ruin the pawn structure. But I think this is a good bishop, especially if this gets pushed, then we could have some attacks and threats on this square. So, okay. So here's where I'm trying to figure this out. If I go here and black closes the position, do I have any ideas for how to open this, how to get out of this, or am I just cramped forever? One defender here, one defender, one attacker. I was thinking maybe something like this, but then this would also be annoying. Maybe the idea is I can do this, c3, so that if either push comes, I can, if either push comes, I can take or open the position, but that leaves this hanging. Just kind of annoying. Not too happy with this. I want to play this, but I'm afraid that this is coming pretty soon, and then I would just have to lose a tempo trying to come back. Oh man, I'm getting behind on time too. Yeah, I just feel very cramped. Maybe move this back, prepare this and this, but then now this bishop gets a lot weaker. So yeah, I'm basically developed or almost developed, but just not too happy with. Okay, maybe the problem is I need to move this bishop, because this bishop is kind of annoyingly not doing much and blocking the queen from doing stuff. So I'm going to move it up here. Now this is protected. If I push this, this is not an immediate threat anymore. Just kind of annoying. I feel like I'm, ugh. That's a little worrying. Okay, if I come here, I guess, what's the threat? What's the threat? I'm just out of space, but I mean, just kind of looking at the squares I can go. This is the only one that doesn't immediately blunder. Now I'm glad I opened up this square because scary. Okay. Now this pawn is weak. It's hanging. So I can go after that pretty soon. Okay. That was also kind of expected. The pawn storm is coming. I can take. And then I guess they can take back with the knight, and then it gets kind of annoying. Okay, I don't. Oh, interesting. Takes back with the pawn. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Could I go here? Guess I would get trapped pretty quickly, I'm thinking. Yeah, the queen could come in here, try to run here, but then it'd be defended by both these squares, and I only have this, so. Ugh. Gotta awkwardly come back to this square. Oh, he's moving. He's moving now, but now what? Ooh. Really pushing up the board there. Thinking this, but then they could just push here. And I just gotta drop back even more, which is no fun. I think they are trying to make this push. I just have no space. And I have no time. Maybe I can bring this bishop here to gain a tempo, but I don't feel too great. Interesting. He's just playing fast. I'm gonna bring my queen up so I can try to bring these guys in for help as needed. Yikes. How is he just playing so fast? Okay, I'm gonna try to attack this pawn. But I don't have a lot of options yet. These pawns are just killing me. And this pawn is just making my bishop a lot less useful. Maybe if I can sneak something like this in here, that would help. I think he might just drop it back, but then I don't really have a good square for him. Where's he going with this? Oh, he's trying to overload this. I don't know. I just gotta try to open this up or something. Gotta try to trade off pieces. I think he's trying to maybe bring this over and overload this square. If I have to bring this rook over, then it's just too annoying. Very uncomfortable middle game. Yeah. This guy or gal put a lot of pressure on me positionally. Those 4 pawns, those were a little bit of a nightmare to try to figure out. All right. What does black do? Okay. Interesting. This knight I didn't really like, so being able to trade it off is quite nice, actually. I could you know, trade this off, get this knight, this rook off the file first. Now I can grab this and now this pawn is kind of weak. Then this pawn becomes, oh, everything's falling apart. I think this works. I haven't figured it. Just barely holds together. Something, yeah, maybe just dislodge this knight and pawns start to fall. Even material, just completely out of space, getting pushed back. Still eyeing this pawn. Like, I feel like if I can get rid of this pawn somehow, that would open up things a lot. I imagine that's a pretty good move, the push. I would have to come here, protect this pawn. But now I'm eyeing this pawn too, but then my rook gets very cramped. Can't push right now because the queen would get taken, so they basically just have to take. And if the queen just moves somewhere, maybe the queen goes, yeah. I think I would take. I think it's in my best interest to take. Just to avoid these two outside passers from wreaking havoc. I don't have to worry so much about this bishop getting blocked in. Gotta start watching for back rank threats at some point. Right now it's okay because I have pretty good control of this square. Yeah, I think gotta take back with the pawn here. That makes sense to me. Eventually maybe a push. Queen's gotta come out. Maybe rook can come out. Find a way. This pawn is weak. It is passed, but it's weak. I'm a little, I'm worried about my next move because I have a lot of options if it's not a forcing move. So this at some point would help. Maybe it's a little slow, but yeah, I'm thinking if the queen moves somewhere. Okay, then I should just what's he coming after? Yeah, this push would be kind of annoying. I'm going to start with this. I'm running out of time, so I can't really think too much about these moves, but the open file seems good. Maybe h3 to get rid of back rank threats at some point. This is a target, this is a target. The pawns are connected at least, but this queen is like tied to this pawn. If I can get one more attacker on it, then we're good. Maybe try to bring in something like that. Maybe somehow get this up. Do that rook lift. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay, let's just take. Let's get rid of some back rank problems first. Okay, holding together by a thread. Maybe get this rook onto the 7th would be good. If I get the opportunity, do I take with the bishop or the rook? I think bishop if the knight is still there. Otherwise rook for opportunities for discovered checks to get the queen somehow. This queen is overloaded. So maybe this is not even a bad move. Because the bishop is strong piece right now. Kind of want to get in here somehow. Maybe this would have been a good one too, just to protect the knight in retrospect. Because I really just want to solve the back rank problem. But this kind of opens up some, yeah, like bishop could have just not quite, couldn't quite do that because of the knight. Okay. Afraid of some back rank problems. Well, then let me make it harder for you. It's got to be some kind of combination here. In this case, I could get queens off the board. I could have actually, just right now, with check. Does that bring me to a winning endgame? No, actually, I think then this would fall. Not right away, but okay. If I were black, options are there's not really a lot of options. Maybe you. I think you have to block. Okay, so if black blocks, no, you can't. You can't block. Oh no, you can because Interesting. Now I still have this option. Maybe this is my best hope. All right. Do we threaten this again? Maybe that's a good move. I guess. I gotta start pushing this pawn too. I think that's probably my key to victory here. This pawn could fall. Oh, interesting. Did not expect that. Got one move. Coming out. Makes sense. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Nope. Nope. I don't know. Did I just get trapped? No. It's a good idea. Can I just grab this? This would be good. Come back, protect this square. Let's protect this. Makes sense. Let's put the pin back in. Get into this habit of getting under 30 seconds. I'm up a pawn. Okay. That makes sense. Just bring this here when I get a chance, I guess. Yeah, maybe this would be a good move. Okay. Maybe up here. Come across, grab some pawns here, and start pushing. Push here. Prevent some kind of coming in there. Maybe this could be interesting. Takes. Then this pawn becomes hard to defend. I guess I could just push it. This pawn is a annoying one. What? What? Maybe he thinks this pawn. I think he's banking on this pawn winning it. But he's got to coordinate these two. Maybe he's just going to push, take, push. I can come back down, but then he's going to get here, and then it's at least a draw. Interesting. Okay. He doesn't have the right colored bishop to get this done, I think, so he's got to come in somehow. Yeah, I can get here, which is... Ooh, no, I cannot. Well, I can do that. You farm some time. Okay, interesting. Hmm. Maybe he's good. Yeah. Shit. I need to take out this. This is the important pawn. If he allows me to take, then he's, yeah, that's the right move. Yeah, I don't know if he can make progress. I think I can just go here. Oh, he's, nope, I don't see it. Maybe I still have winning chances? Oh, he's just trying to draw at this point? What do I do here? I don't know. Am I winning? I don't think I am. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I thought that was protected. Doesn't matter, I think. $50. Wow, these games last forever. I don't have the opposition. God damn it. Probably had a draw. I thought I had the draw. I blundered the pawn. Yeah, he has the right pawn. He's gonna convert. Trying to think. Did I have a chance there? Well played. Well played, Mr. Man, Mr. Woman, whoever you are. Man, that was a great rook sack. We're sacrificing exchange to get the pawn going. I thought I had a chance. Maybe not. Come on, man. You got this. It's same colored bishop. You just put the bishop here. Yeah, just put this here. I have to go this way. And then you just run it down. There's nothing I can do. That's weird. I think I'm going to lose, and they know what they're doing. But I don't want to just give up. But it's been 53 minutes. Push the pawn. What are you doing? You're gonna like give me a chance to push the pawn. Push the pawn. I don't understand. You can just push the pawn to victory. You're just playing with me. Just playing with your food before you eat it. If I draw, I don't deserve it. Push the pawn. Push the pawn. Push the pawn. That would be stalemate. You shouldn't push the pawn. Just bring the bishop here. I have to go here. Check. Then I have to go here, and then it's over. What? Dude, you're just fucking with me now, right? What? What? You didn't. You blundered the draw? Oh, that's checkmate. Okay. I was like, oh, he doesn't even wanna let it go to a queen. Okay, good game, sir. I need to see what happened here. Good game, Smart089. Definitely very smart. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, I wanted to open that up. Yeah, maybe the move was actually to go here. I'm sure if they played I think, was I just trying to save the win? I'm like, if I can get this pawn, then I'm probably going to win. That was a good move. Yeah. Yeah, I think had I, well, no, I can't do that because then he would just promote. So at that point, what do I do? Maybe just come here? Then you could still come in. Then come here. Yep. Yep. At this point, I've basically just given up. Plant yourself on that square. That's good. Here, okay, let's say I had gone here. Then what is this move? I think then he just brings the king in. But then I could push this pawn to the dark square. And I think he would just come here, but then at least I can start coming in. I would, if I had to guess, I would probably say, is it a draw? Okay, let's calculate it. Comes here, brings the king. Push. Now I can't really push forward with the king, but then he has to watch out for this guy making a run for it. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go here, and then he take, oh, it's fucking protected. It's okay. So yeah, push, push. Bishop over. At least I can bring the king in. Maybe he comes over again, but then I can come over here. Then you'd have to come here. And there's a chance, but let's see. What does the computer say at this point? It says there's still yeah, it's still winning for black here if they play well. Yeah. Really? I guess there are ways. There are probably ways to mess up. Yeah, they can just plant it there, and then there's nothing really I can do. But what if, let's say, I did this, and they tried to... Oh yeah, I see. No, there's no square I can push into. Yeah. Oh, it's probably has that analysis because he analyzed it. Yeah, here it is. It's a draw here. Still a draw. Oh, wow. Who would have thunk it? Drawn right here. I can go here. Now? Oh, if I can keep the pawns together, there's nothing they can do. Squares. Ah, interesting. That's game. What about this? Oh. That doesn't really make sense to me. But I guess, yeah, at this point... no, can't do that. Interesting. Yeah, I was behind. Okay, let's do a from the beginning analysis. Wow. Is this analysis done? Because that's a really, really good game in terms of blunders. Okay, I don't have time to analyze this a lot because we're already at 1 hour and I want to go eat lunch, but Let's just see some critical moments. Yeah, I think we're just getting into an uncomfortable zone here. I managed to trade off a lot of the pieces. I get this trade off. Yeah, so let's see. At this point, still losing, but managed to get some. Okay, let's see. Am I still losing here, even though I got the pawn? Yeah, I liked this kind of block. Yeah, okay, so he goes for this. And what is the right thing to do? Yeah, okay, feeling good about this here. Oh, I should have just completely ignored everything going on over here and just gone for it. Well, what? The analysis says draw. Hmm. I should have been able to salvage this game, but I think I was maybe thinking win in the back of my mind too. Oh. Okay, cool. Good game, Smart089. You're very smart. I have a lot to learn. Interesting, interesting endgame. I'll have to think about it some more and work on my endgames, but that's all for this time. I'll see you next time.